Alrighty, looks like we're live. Okay, give it 1 second to set up and we will start here. Okay, I see I have no viewers and that's fine, but let's see how this looks. Howdy doody folks. This is T-Spot here, the counterpart story to T's story time. And every day of December, I'm going to be running a 5K or a bit more. This is a tradition I've been doing for a couple years now, and I thought I would live stream and film it. So, running a 5K every day of December. I'm going to start now, take questions. I've got a real camera here that I'm going to be uploading a video to. We'll see how it looks. I'm taking it right now, and hopefully it looks okay. And if it does look okay, I'll be uploading that video as well, and that'll be the high quality version for later. Hello to my first viewer here. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Running a 5K every day of December, and I'm about to start. Hey, I was watching your New Mexico video. Thank you, Anthony. Nice to see you again. I remember you from the last live stream. And so yeah, this is just a thing I've done. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I've got a Q&A coming up tomorrow. But anyways, just running a 5K every day of the month. And we'll see if people join. I had a gimbal that was supposed to arrive today, so the video is supposed to be smooth, but right now it's just relying on my hand being smooth. It's also a little icy, so hopefully not gonna crash. Let's see. Is my other camera uncovered? Looks like it. See how long this works. I need to come up with a solution to holding 2 cameras at once. Or a better one. So Anthony, I hope you're enjoying the New Mexico one. That video is from a period in time where I did not have, I had just as much time to make videos. I hadn't yet figured out that being more comprehensive and longer videos would attract more viewers. So, let's see if you care. Right now, at least, I'm wearing Brooks shoes, and they're okay. They're not good, they're okay. I've had better shoes from Brooks, too. I'm just wearing a glycerin. They might just be worn out, is part of my issue with them, though. Let's see. Can I hook this camera onto my selfie stick? I think I can. Wow. Let's see. I'm very curious how I can finagle this. Let's see. Does this work? How's this look? Oh wow, this actually looks solid. Okay, well, assuming this clips on, awesome. You said, let's see. The only problem with this setup I just did is it's blocking it. I went for a 2-mile walk. Nice. My hope with this live streaming, vertical live streaming, is to encourage people to just go out and do a little bit of activity every day through the cold months. At least for me, when the clouds get thick and the sky gets dark through the winter. It's not the happiest time of year, but it makes me a lot happier when I spend time outside. Let's see. But yeah, 2 miles is great. Usually, days I don't run, which is somewhat frequent, 2 miles is about what I do with my dog. And she is exhausted from that. And sometimes I am too. I didn't put this on the GoPro, but we're in Brooks shoes today. So that's what I usually have been wearing recently. A pair of Brooks glycerins. They're pretty okay. I got them for Christmas last year from my dad, which was very nice of him. This is my trial day. It's pretty cold, so I'm slightly worried that my battery on my GoPro is gonna die, but we'll see. If it dies, it dies. It was at 50%. Okay, it's still going. What are we at? 48, okay, in theory it should survive, but theory and practice are different when it comes to GoPro battery life. I was told YouTube is pushing these vertical live streams, so I'm curious to see how these do. Also, running with a GoPro and a selfie stick and a phone is surprisingly heavy. So here's, we've got some pretty Christmas lights here. I was thinking I would do, closer to Christmas, a drive around live stream and just show the best Christmas lights in the area. Probably closer to home for me in Tennessee. So Anthony, if you're still the viewer here, are you in a colder climate too? It's freshly snowy here, if you can't tell. I'm looking forward to it not being snowy again, but I've got about 6 months until that probably, so I better get used to it. Man, oh man, I better put on my other glove. Hand's getting chilly. It's not a fast run for me. All right, do I even have anything in my pockets? No. All right. Running is not one of those things that is glamorous to share. Especially not when you're out of shape like me and you have asthma. Like me, you end up doing a little wheeze and everything. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. But hopefully it gets a little better through December. The whole point of this running a 5K through December thing I've done the past couple of years is just to make sure during the time of the year when I'm eating the most cookies, I'm also burning off the most cookies. Oh, let's see, you responded. Oh, right, you're from Springfield. Yeah. No more Cali. I was in Cali to see my in-laws, which is great. It's very nice to see them, but I'm back in Michigan now, which, if you can't tell, very different climate. No palm trees. The trees here don't have leaves, and they're certainly not of the palm variety, even when it is warm. So, nice to visit California, especially this time of the year. Hopefully going to be able to go back in January or February when the snow's a little thicker than this. Missouri's nice though. I know y'all got some snow. At least my folks in St. Louis did recently, or over Thanksgiving. So, pretty, heck, you might have more than us, actually. We have Midwest winters. I'm sure you're well acquainted with. Not the most brutal, but certainly not the best either. All right, we're at a mile. All right, 1 mile in. Let's see if I can show my watch. 1 mile in about 12 minutes and 30 seconds because of the delay, which is not bad given I've been stopping to walk and adjust myself a couple of times. Let's see what you said. Snow is a bad word. You know what? I agree. It has 4 letters, so definitely fits into the bad word category for me. But I find the best thing to do is continue to go outside and ignore it And then at least I feel a little better. I get my vitamin C and such. I'm kind of proud of the people in the town I'm in, which I'm sure people will figure out pretty quickly. They don't have many Christmas lights up yet. Not that I mind Christmas lights. I just tend to be in the camp of they should go up gradually after Thanksgiving. So, I don't know, I'm always disappointed when people put up Christmas lights in October. It's not your season yet. The season starts after Thanksgiving. But hey, maybe I'm just a prude. I love Christmas. I love Christmas lights. I just love to enjoy Thanksgiving and Halloween on the way there. Although, those are pretty nice. Those are tasteful. Oh, man. All right. Nice breather. It's a good excuse to stop and point the camera at things. There's a house around here that has a first generation Prius still working, whatever the 90s ones was. And don't get me wrong, I doubt it's exhilarating to drive, but it's pretty cool to me that that car is continuing to run after what must be a few decades of hard use. I'll try and capture it if it's there. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it's here right now. It's usually its spot right here, next to the green car. Not going across the crosswalk, but it's nice that's there. All right. Gotta be careful here. There's little patches of snow and ice like this all over the place, so kind of nervous. I'll get used to it. Every winter I've got to re-up my ability to run in slippery conditions, but I think I'm improving, or I think I've improved since moving to the Midwest, because Massachusetts was not slippery. It was all slush. Well, mostly slush, sometimes slippery. But the main roads, at least, pretty salt-free. Running by the steakhouse. All right, let's see what you said. Thanks for joining in this conversation with me. Yep, learned that hard lesson too. Oh yeah. No, I've gone down my fair share of times. It's not the most enjoyable thing in the world. Certainly one of the more painful things, because you're already stiff, and then you're falling onto hard concrete that gets ever so slightly harder. Usually, at least. If you're lucky, you're hiking. Or maybe unlucky, depending on the topography. Let's see. Let's do a battery check here. This is my evaluative live stream. 93 on my phone. What's my GoPro? Is it on? Uh-oh. Oh no! For some reason my GoPro shut down. Oh well. I'll try and figure out why that was. I might have by mistake shut down the GoPro. So maybe the first video from it is happening tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, I guess I should have looked for the red dot blinking. It's been a while since I was the GoPro type of YouTuber, which, you know, debatably I am not right now. So, gotta get used to how these things work. Oh, it looks like it already shut down. Dang, is it too cold? I think it might be. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. So to any of y'all, if anyone's joining in fresh here, what I'm doing here, it's a nice little picnic area. What I'm doing here is I'm running a 5K every day of December. And I've done this for the past 2 years, and this is my 3rd year doing it. It's a good way to burn off the extra cookies that I eat this time of the year and to keep myself sane during the busyness of the holidays. It's a nice little thing to kind of, I don't know, ground yourself in while the rest of the world and your schedule falls apart or comes together. And in the Midwest, it's a little snowy. Running in Brooks Glycerins today. We'll see how that continues. Right now it's pretty dry, so the glycerins are pretty appropriate. They may not remain appropriate though. I'm amazed how few people I've seen, or maybe I shouldn't be. It's pretty chilly. I need to do some research later into why my GoPro is dying after 2 minutes of use, despite saying it has 42% battery. It's probably a cold thing, but I bet there's a way to fight it. The answer might be keep it warm, which would stink. Running deeper into the office park. What's my time at? 17 minutes? Not bad. I got worried for a second. Running into the office park, I thought, oh shoot, it's gonna be super slippery. But no, it looks like it's salted. Even this ramp, sweet. Do not want to fall. This also looks like, service-wise, it might be a little better than the, whatever it's called, than the forest I'm used to going into. So I'm curious how YouTube works here. I'm thinking what my plan is. Since today didn't really work, I'm going to probably download this live, private it, and then re-upload it as a video. I think that's my plan. Just so that it shows up on the typical feeds. And then on future days, I'll probably upload GoPro footage so that it's higher quality and wide frame. And also semi-stabilized, because right now I do not have a gimbal yet. Getting towards the end here, almost. I say that, I don't even think I'm at 2 miles yet, but I'm almost there. Not feeling particularly fast. A few weekends ago, I ran the Indianapolis half marathon, which was fun, but I'm trying to talk over this car. I should just wait. Any cars? Yep. Anyways, a few weeks ago, ran the Indy half, and it was fun. Did it in like an hour and 50 minutes. So, in theory, running at this pace should feel easy. But in practice, I don't think I'm used to running and talking. So maybe that's good for me. All right, let's look here. Okay, 2 miles. 2 miles done in about 24:30. So that was a 12-minute mile. So we're trending up now that I'm not walking. It's nice. Maybe I'll pan to the shoes a bit. Give my wrist a break. Man, oh man, I'm getting hungry. I just got home from Thanksgiving travel, and all I've eaten today are chicken nuggets, pretty much, which is not the healthiest meal. Certainly not athlete food. So, not that I usually eat athlete food. But, need to get a good meal. Gonna make probably something with beans. I don't know why I'm craving Mexican. Probably because it's cold and I want to pretend I am not in Michigan, eating the culinary food, the food of people that come from a warmer climate. If I ate soup at this point in the year, maybe I'd just be lying to myself even more, or giving in and accepting that it's going to be cold until March or April. All right, back into the park. All right. I've been a treadmill runner for the few weeks since the Indy half. Or gosh, it's been about a month. So this is actually my first outdoor run since that, and it is notably more difficult. All right, let's see. What'd you say? I made chili a few weeks ago, but froze it to last longer. See, that's smart. When I'm working from the office a lot, it's like I'm gonna be a creep here. Looks like someone maybe had some sort of mixed drink. They brought it over to the table. What's this? Uh-oh, someone's keys. I'm gonna leave them right here so they can get their keys back. But it looks like someone brought a mixed drink over to that table. That's fun. But yeah, regarding your chili, that's smart. Chili's a good cold weather meal. Also, it's great meal prep. I make a chili every few weeks during the winter. And I can just freeze it, bring it to work, microwave it, and I'm in business, no drama. Very easy to reheat. Very easy to make too. Pour in your ingredients and you're pretty much there. Whew. Who knows, maybe by the end of this month I'll not be panting while I run and talk. I think it's good for me though. I really need to work on how I breathe when I run. So maybe this will train me well. I think I kind of hyperventilate and take way too deep of breaths when I'm running. Normally, at least. All right. We're safe. I was planning on this winter doing an ultra marathon at one point. I've since backed out of that. If you don't know what that is, that's anything that's longer than 26 miles, essentially, than a marathon. I'm not in shape for that. But, whatchamacallit, this one was a backyard ultra in Holly, Michigan. I maybe mentioned it in another live stream, but essentially, I was planning on doing this in a backyard ultra. Let's see, what do we have here? That's a cute little hat. I'm certainly not going to take someone's hat, but it's cute. Hope they come back for it. But anyways, backyard ultra. It's basically you keep running until either you can't or until you're the last one left able to run. And then you're the winner. And like they kind of act like, oh, there's only one finisher in this race. But it's really more like the person that is remaining running is the winner, per se. Oh, let's see. I diverge, but the ingredients in Mexican American food are classified. Top secret Tony information. Well, maybe one day you can start a culinary YouTube channel and recount your top secret recipe or something. I won't ask though. I'll let you keep it a secret. I do like a good Mexican chili, but sometimes I like to add, or really more like test, some weird ingredients. Kind of weirdly, I put nutmeg in a chili the other day, and it was surprisingly good. And by the other day, I mean like a month and a half ago, and it was still warm. It was weird to eat chili. Oh, you said I divulge, not I diverge. If only I could read. Whew. Everything's a hill if you're in bad enough shape. Alrighty. Oh yeah, in this same neighborhood you have the old Prius, the original one, and you also have a new one pretty near to it. You got a few of those though. They're pretty common these days. Let's see. What am I at? 2.6. We're almost there. And despite being 28 degrees Fahrenheit, it's actually pretty warm right now. Or I'm pretty warm. It is not warm. But I guess compared to where it will go, it's pretty warm. But I put on a base layer of leggings and a long sleeve t-shirt. And I've got my old beat up down jacket. And it seems to be doing the trick. All right. How much? 2.65. Then after this, hopefully I can get to Trader Joe's. Probably just gonna go to Kroger. Whew. 30 minutes in. And battery's at 74. not bad. I was worried both batteries would die or my connection would poop out. All right. Trying to make sure I can, when I turn around, I hit 3 or even 3.1. We're at 2.72. Keep going for a little bit. We're almost there. Just 5Ks today. Some other days I'll probably run beyond what my battery pack can take. Hopefully. All right, where are we at? I keep checking. 2.78, I barely run 30 seconds. It's that time of the day. I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I'd rather not be running, which is exactly why I do this every December. Alrighty. 2.87. All right. I guess I can turn around. Man, oh man. Holidays are great. But when you're a kid, holidays are nothing but fun. You don't have to cook. You don't have to drive the car. You don't have to buy the gifts. It's crazy. You get older, holy moly. They get tiring fast. And I get tired fast, physically. I'm not even that old yet, so I don't even have anything to complain about. Whew. Alrighty. Almost there. Whew. It was like 70 when I left Michigan. All right, we're at 30 in 12 minutes and 20 seconds. Nice. But yeah, it was 70 Fahrenheit when I left Michigan. And then I come back to 28 degrees. Holy moly. That's rude awakening. And I traveled south for Thanksgiving and California. I do this weird loop-de-loop where I go down to see my parents and then fly from there after I drop off my dog with my in-laws, with my parents, to see my in-laws. So we travel pretty far, and both places are warm, so always nice to have the 28 degree weather totally sneak up on you. No gradual change for me. I think we should. Yeah, we're pretty much there. I'm over it. So I'll stop up here out of these people's front yards to close it out. Are we back? We're back. Lost it for a second. All right, you know what? I'm done. All right, today, 3.17 miles, 38 minutes, 50 seconds-ish. That includes a bit of stopping and fiddling around with the phone. So about 12-minute miles today. So, okay, about 5 miles an hour, 39 minutes and 33 seconds for the whole thing, which isn't bad given I was fiddling with my phone. This has been day one of running a 5K every day of December, and I am pretty happy with day one. I'll be doing this 30 more days. I'll probably clip some shorts out of it. Tony, thank you. Okay, yeah, the numbers are chiming. Tony, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure having you. It looks like my camera fogged up near the top, or is that my phone screen? That's my phone screen. Anyways, great seeing y'all that did decide to show up, and hopefully we can have a party by the end of the month on this thing. So looking forward to 30 more days of daily 5Ks through the winter. 3.17 miles today. Have a good night. Nice seeing all of y'all that came. Later. See you tomorrow. How do I do this? How do I end this? Okay, here we go.